awkward. Watch the moment Love Island feud turns bitter as show winners Samie and Ciaran refuse to hug co-stars in public. The Sun's exclusive video shows the All-Stars winners refusing to greet Lucinda and boyfriend Sean Stone at celeb hotspot Sheesh on Wednesday night. It comes after Lucinda slated Samie and the girls on Paul C. Brunson's Need to Talk podcast, where she opened up about villa bullying. The 2-minute tape sent to us by a fan who spotted the group at the Mayfair restaurant shows Lucinda, Sean, plus Leanne Omening and Scott Vandersloot arrive. Yaman Sanders, Whitney Adebayo, Millie Court, and Zach Woodworth jump up to hug the new arrivals, but Samie and Ciaran stay firmly in their seats. At one point, Ciaran is seen greeting Scott, but the loved-up winners don't leave their seats. A source said, the finalists had all been together that day to film content and a finale wrap-up piece hosted by Akin Su Kulkulu, then later headed to Sheesh. Samie, Ciaran, Millie, Zach, Whitney, and Yaman were there first and settled in their seats, then the others arrived. All of them got up to hug the new arrivals, but Samie and Ciaran stayed firmly sat. It was so obvious as everyone else was up and hugging, but it was a clear decision to ignore them. They weren't even looking over and waiting for their turn to greet them. They just carried on with their dinner like nothing had happened. There was no love lost between Samie and Lucinda anyway, but the podcasts have clearly not helped matters. A source said, Samie is really upset about the whole thing. Bombshell Lucinda claimed on Need to Talk that she had not watched episodes that showed Ciaran and Sammy's growing bond before she stole him. She said, when I coupled up with him, I didn't actually expect the reception that I got. It was kind of like a massive shock. I did feel awful because I didn't realize that maybe they were closer than I thought. I don't know. And she laid into the girls, adding, I don't know whether I was bullied or not. I did feel on my own at times, and I obviously was very, very upset. There was definitely a group of people in there that definitely didn't like me. Samie has today had her say on matters too, opening up to pal Olivia Atwood on Olivia's House. She said, I considered her a friend before the show. We went on multiple trips together. We would talk all the time. One of the trips was really intimate. It was just us and 2 photographers in Vegas, so we really got to know each other. On All Stars, she quickly made it apparent that we weren't friends, so I was like, oh, okay. And then from then, it was just a bit hostile. There was a time after the Ciaran clash where I literally was ignoring her for like 5 days. We were sitting next to each other in the dressing room and just not talking. When you're trying to explain to someone why something upsets you and then they laugh at you, that would be like a red rag to a bull for me. She added, if everyone's having an issue with the same person, there's a common denominator. Get the sign.